Hey, me again. Pain stream. I just did the intro video, so I curled my hair so I would look halfway decent. So, good for you. Or good for me. Whatever. I didn't do a video yesterday because I was rushing. We had an incident at the yoga studio. I did a couple yoga classes, and then I had my yoga. I volunteer at the yoga studio so I can get free yoga. And then after that, I went to go see Zach, whatever. And so I was rushing. I meant to do it, and I forgot. So I think I'm going to do 2 videos today instead of 1 long video. I don't know why. It just seems easier for me to maybe to organize them. It's not like I'm posting them but that's my plan. So I'm going to do that because that's what I've been doing. So I'm going to read 2 pages and then start a new video. I'm also going to keep the lights on behind me because I feel like I'm organizing the videos, so I'm watching the videos. And although it may be more annoying for you to see the light behind me because I don't think anyone's going to see these videos, who cares? I think I look better with the light behind me than with the light in front of me, because maybe you could see less of the whatever. So here we go. Pain stream. All right. Learn to apologize. And this is adapted from the 5 languages of apology. You know, there's a book called The 5 Love Languages. It's a religious book, or a Christian book, but it's still super useful. It tells you the 5 love languages. There's like acts of kindness, gifts, physical touch, 2 others. Maybe I don't remember what they are. Go look them up. And you should read the book and take the little test to see what yours are, because it's really important. So the idea is that there are 5 love languages, which is how you like to give love and how you like to get love. And it's very telling because it's, people, there's no one definition of love and there's no one expression of love. And maybe your idea of love or idea of how someone should express love to you comes from your parents or your last person you dated, or maybe it just comes from you, your soul. So I learned that I think mine is that I like to give love with gifts and acts of kindness. And I like to get love with I think maybe words and physical touch. I don't know. I would have to go back and look. And maybe it's in these books. I'm still on the first book, which is why I don't want to skip a day, because I'm not even anywhere near through the first book. But I know it's physical touch, and I know gifts are one of them. Either me giving, I know it's me giving because I'm a giver, and I know it's me. I don't remember if it's me getting, but I know I need physical touch, and I know I give. So these are things that you have to understand, because you need to know what your partner's love languages are so you can fulfill their needs, and also they can fulfill yours, right? Because I'm a giver, so I give. And then what happens is you come across people that recognize that, and then they just take. And you're giving, and you're like, wait, I'm showing you love. You're not showing me love back, because you may not be getting what fills your love language, right? You might not, if your love language to get is not gifts, you might not care about gifts. But if it is that, if you give love by giving gifts, but you think love back to you, you recognize that as physical touch, then if this person is not giving you that kind of affection, you're going to feel depleted. So you need to know what those things are. regardless of what religion or not religion you are. It's just an interesting book, and you can just ignore the religious parts of it. So this is a follow-up to that book, the 5 Languages of Apology. S is show regret. I'm sorry. A is accept responsibility. It's my fault. M is make restitution. What can I do? G is genuinely repent. I was wrong. A is ask for forgiveness. Please forgive me. Now those all might seem similar, right? You just might think like, oh, I apologize. But the person that's listening to you might not hear what you said as an apology, right? If you say to someone, what can I do? And that's your language of apology to give. But their language of apology is they need to hear you say, I'm sorry. They're not going to take what can I do as an apology. They're going to say you never apologized, and they're going to resent you eventually. Like, so you have to understand that if you're in a relationship about each other, because you have to be cognizant of that. I mean, if you say what can I do? Thinking you're apologizing, and the person is not accepting it as an apology, boom, like there's no middle. You're never going to come together. Because you're going to think I am apologizing, and they're going to constantly be like, you never apologize. Like, it's communication. But understanding communication is the key. So you need to know. All right. Next is, based on the bucket and dipper theory. I'm not sure if this is from the same book, but based on the bucket and dipper theory, I can fill my own bucket by filling others. Therefore, if no one is filling my bucket, I can fill it myself by filling the buckets of others. I don't know if that's necessarily true, to be honest. It depends. I think it depends on who you are, right? I don't think everyone can do that, because I feel like, I've used this analogy before. It's like a car. I can drive and drive and drive. I can give and give and give, and eventually the gasometer, I don't know, the gas indicator is going to, the gas gauge is going to say empty. And if I don't fill the tank, it's not going to go anymore. So I know that's how I am. I mean, I can't infinitely give without giving back. So take that for what it's worth. I don't know. Well, sorry. I feel like some of these quotes sometimes are aspirational, and some of them are not realistic, and I feel like this is both of those. If something is meant to be, no reference on that one, no reference on this one. If something is meant to be, it will be. So if something ends that you didn't want to, don't worry. It wasn't meant to be. If it was meant to be, it will. And if it wasn't, then it's good it didn't continue, because now there's room for the right thing to come into your life. This applies to jobs, relationships, and many other aspects of your life. That's true. Every ending is not a negative thing. We feel like it's a negative thing at the time. Nobody likes rejection. Change is scary. But maybe it's a change you should have made already and you didn't. So I believe the universe says, okay, you're not listening to your inner person, your whatever, your gut instinct. So we're gonna do it for you. So try to be more cognizant of your intuition, and follow more your gut instinct and your heart, because then maybe you could avoid all these horrific changes that you don't want or anticipate. Okay. There is a positive side to everything. Find it and focus on that. Everything else is a waste of energy. That's true. That is true. You don't want to dwell on the negative. That's not going to help. What's that going to help? It's just going to make you feel crappy. It's going to prevent you from bringing good things into your life. So look at the positive side of everything. Even the worst thing, there's a positive side to it. It's hard to see that. It's hard to believe that, but it's true. It's true. All right. Video 1 down for today. Peace out. No, not peace out. TBD.